This is your girl Sage, aka Sage the Urban Witch, and I am on for another live stream for you guys, okay? Your girl is trying to be consistent, y'all. I hope you guys are proud of me. I hope you guys recognize the effort, okay? Because your girl is tired on today, but I'm still coming through, okay? Also, y'all, I might have the quiet storm voice, and that's because my voice is a little parched, okay? Hopefully, I won't be coughing throughout the live and I won't have to step out, okay? I do have my cup of tea right next to me. Okay, so we're going to get through the read, okay? So let me turn on my big screen, you guys, so that I can see myself, okay? And I do hope that you guys are doing well today. Happy Wednesday, okay? It's hump day, yeah. So let me turn off the feedback. So you guys, I hope that you guys are having a wonderful day today, okay? So as you guys are coming in, okay, recognize and realize that, your girl has attention deficit, okay? So if you come in and leave your beautiful comments, okay, and I don't respond to them right away, y'all know the drill, okay? Your girl is up in the ethers, okay, pulling down the messages for you, okay, to give you guys that tea that you need to set you free, okay? Yeah. So today, you guys, I don't know why I always say I'm going to try to not be on here too long because we always know how that turns out, okay? Or maybe on the day that I don't say it, I might can actually do a nice read, give you guys lots of tea under an hour. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. And, that's part of the reason why I'm so tired because, you guys are keeping me booked and busy. I want to thank you guys for that, first of all, okay? And, I'm expanding myself. I'm stretching and also too, when you guys book readings for me and most of my already established clientele that I have established, offline before I expanded to include online personal readings for you guys and spiritual work, but I only do that offline for my, select clients. But before, you guys, I have always been the type of person where I give you your money's worth, okay? So your girl Sage I can tend to be a little long-winded when I'm in the ethers, okay? So even with personal readings, I'm giving all of my clients and customers, over and beyond their money's worth. I really want to give you guys that tea to help liberate you, okay? So, that's one of the reasons. And then you guys are keeping me booked and busy, and I'm so happy, okay? I'm just so grateful. I was joking with hubby today. I said, hubby, damn, should I figure out how to pause on the website? How do I move this? How do I move that? He's like, nah, just let it keep flowing. You could do it. You can handle it. Just do, a little bit of the day, a little bit of the time. So I might have to start getting up you guys an extra hour early just so I can give myself a head start because y'all pouring in. Y'all like, come on, Sage, give me the tea. And I'm doing my best, okay? And you guys are so patient with me, and I appreciate that so very, very much, okay? So on that tip, you guys, I want to say thank you so much for your support, okay? I appreciate it very much. I don't take it for granted that you guys trust me with your energy, okay? To help you guys find some clarity with a personal or spiritual issue that you may be having, okay? So thank you guys so much for that. Also, thank you guys for those who are continuing to leave donations to your girl via my business website. It is very much so appreciated, okay? I also thank you guys in advance for the likes, the shares, and the subscribes, okay? And, if you can, y'all, I want you to hype me up. Yeah, hype me up. Hype up your girl, okay? Hype up the videos so that more people who would really benefit from getting the tea can come and find me on my cozy little corner over here in Tarot Land on YouTube, okay? So yeah, do that for me, guys, okay? What's up, Pipusing 5380? How are you? And what's up, Cersei? Cersei is a member of the Sage Squad. Also, you guys, speaking of Sage Squad, I'm going to resume membership videos really, really soon. And I'm going to start promoting it on my community posts and telling all of you guys who are familiar with your girl and those of you guys who are new to join the Sage Squad, aka the members only community, okay, where I will be dropping more of that tea that you need to set you free. It might be a little bit more spicy, on the members only side, because that'll be tea just for us, okay? What's up, what's up, James? How are you, sir? Okay, yes indeed. So yeah, guys, as you guys are coming in, if I don't see you, I will say hi to as many of you guys as I can after the read, okay? So let's go ahead on and get into it. So today, you guys, we're going to do a midweek energy check-in, okay? So the vibe is, what is your midweek energy check-in in terms of what's happening around you and for you, okay? So we're going to get into it, y'all, because, it could be something good. It could be something where, there's a warning, spirit and your ancestors might be saying, warning, warning, pay attention, okay? Pay attention to something that's good that's coming down the pipe for you. Pay attention for something that's not so good that you need to be aware of so that you can block it, okay? Well, let's find out, dear one, what it is. So, right off the bat, here we go, okay? First message we have, this was in reverse, you guys. We got some janky already. It says, I have STDs, okay? So your midweek energy check-in, dear one. Spirit is saying, be very careful. Be very discerning of people that is coming towards you guys. They want to holler at you, okay? Be very, discerning. Deceit wanted to come out too. Thank you, Spirit. Be very discerning about a person that wants to come towards you midweek, or there could be a janky ex that wants to send someone towards you, okay? I'm hearing this midweek when you are finding familiar and non-familiar faces, okay? Because of the level up that you guys are currently in, you're in your North Node season. Everybody is watching, everybody is looking. But dear one, everyone is not happy. Particularly someone, dear one, where they have either had some type of intimate relationship with you, or someone, dear one, that wants to, okay? Because it's giving that this person, if it's a person that they coming in hot. They want to come back around, dear one. Do not attempt to reconcile with this person. This person may say something like, I'm over you. I just felt like, the way that we left off, it was just so bad, and I feel like we could still be friends, we don't have to end this thing on bad terms, let's just, let's have one last round, one last, intimate encounter, just for old time's sake. No, hell no, don't do that. Don't do that, okay, dear one, because they're coming in with a package, okay? They coming in with a gift that keep on giving, and it's like, they want to definitely hem you up in some way, shape, or form. Because, dear one, for those of you guys who are single, like I said, you got a lot of people that are watching you guys now, people from your past, and also what could potentially be new suitors, okay? But you have someone, dear one, that wants to block you, okay? They don't want you to move forward because they janky ass want to get another go round with you. And even if you were to give this person a chance, dear one, I'm hearing from spirit they would not change. They would be worse, okay? It would be the same old back around the same old shit, around the same old circle, the same old cycle, okay? But it's like there's someone, dear one, it's like they don't want to do right by you, but then they don't want you to have the opportunity to meet someone that will treat you right either, okay? It's just giving very, very janky. So definitely for someone, dear one, that is from your past, okay? This person is out in the street, okay? They've been thugging and mugging, okay? This is like some type of goddamn alley cat here, okay? They've been giving away their body parts like Oprah was giving away cars back in the day, okay? You get it. You get the D. You get the D. You get the D, just passing it to everybody. Yeah, and if this is a woman, same thing, okay? You get the P. You get the P, giving it to everybody, okay? No sense of discernment, no sense of, being exclusive, just nasty, okay? And now they want to come back to you. Some of them, when they want to come back to you because they tired, okay? They tired, they back hurt, they knees hurt, they can't get it up all the way like they used to. They might need that little blue pill. They might need some of those extra herbs, they need some of that horny goat, okay? My West Indian and indigenous folks know about the horny goat, yeah. Okay? But this person, dear one, is like, they're insufficient, okay? So now they want to come back around to you. They want an ego boost. And then, dear one, it's like they want to hem you up and give you something. And for one particular energy, this person, they would even go so far as to give you something, dear one, and then lie and say that you gave it to them. Okay, it's giving janky. So Spirit saying, this midweek, you guys, as you looking good now, you looking good, you smelling good, okay, all of this and all of that. Spirit is saying, be very, very discerning about people that want to come towards you. I'm also hearing from Spirit, dear one, you guys, you could be popped out now. Come through, Spirit. You could be doing something online, you're an influencer of some sort, maybe you got a reputable podcast, okay? Maybe, you're on satellite radio, okay? It's dealing with communications, okay? Maybe you're like some type of very influential spiritual teacher, motivational speaker, relationship expert, advocate, something of the sort. And now you got people watching you, and I'm hearing from Spirit, it's giving the energy that there's someone that will pretend as though they don't know you, but they're watching you already online, and it's like they're trying to get your profile. What do you like? What don't you like? What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What's a good angle to come in, towards you? And it's all a setup from the get up. I'm hearing from Spirit, dear one, because they'll try to pretend as though, oh, it's just a chance encounter. Oh, how are you? Oh, what do you do for a living? Really? Okay, I happen to, be online or be a content creator or influencer or, have my own online business or this or that or this, that. This motherfucker or this hoe, whoever they are, dear one, come through, Spirit, they want to pretend as though they want to come in like it's a first chance encounter, like they don't know you. But Spirit is saying, they've been watching you. They may not know you, but they know of you, okay? And they'll pretend as though that first encounter is the first time they're seeing you. But nah, they've been really clocking you and, your whereabouts and, what you're doing and, doing screenshots and shit, okay? For those of you guys where, you may show certain locations and things, depending on what you do as an online business person or a content creator. You got a mofo here, dear one. They're weird now. They will Google your ass, go your ass, take a screenshot, blow it up and try to, send it through chat GBT. Where's this location? Where's this restaurant? Where's this whatever? And they'll try to pretend as though this is a chance encounter, their first time meeting you, but this is a setup. They know you, okay? It's like somebody wants to scam you. It's giving love fraud, okay? It's giving romance scam. And it's also giving, I got something and I want to give it to you because, more than a baby, more than, locking you down with a situation, a legal situation, more than being a burden to you. I can just lock you down and have you in my life, whether you want to or not, if I give you, some type of letters, okay? If I give you some type of situation. Bitch, if I make you a part of the get a shot of your ass at the free clinic crew just like me, ho. I don't want to be the only one, okay? Yeah, I want you to rock with me. I want you to roll with me. So it's giving that, okay? And I also, Spirit just gave me the flash of this young lady. Thank you, Spirit. Wizard Liz or Liz the Wiz or something like that. Her situation where she thought she was meeting someone for the first time in an authentic way. And this low down, raggedy ass, Dusty, was stalking her ass, stalking her online, and then created and manufactured this whole type of, chance meeting. And, we see how that has turned out. Okay, fast forward to now. If y'all don't know, go check it out. Okay, but it's giving that type of situation, dear one. So Spirit says midweek, okay, be very, very careful about new people and people from your past that want to come back around to you, okay, because they're not going to be honest, okay, and the medical stat is not where it should be, okay. Yeah, all right, that's for somebody. Okay, guys, energy check-in. What's happening around you and for you, okay? What is happening around you and for you for the midweek, okay? Come through, Spirit. Yeah, we have deliberate distractions. Dear one, Spirit is saying that, this midweek, you guys, this is kind of like one of those pivotal weeks where the energy is like, whatever you're able to accomplish and get off the ground, make some headway into, do some research, create a vision board, a blueprint or something. This is going to set you guys up for success, okay? Not only towards the end of the month, but I'm hearing from Spirit towards the end of the year, okay? Because, August is a power month for those of you guys that didn't know. It is specifically a power month for those of us who are spiritually gifted, okay? For my fellow shamans and witches and priestesses out there, okay? Because, August is harvest season, the first 6 months of what you have been doing, doing in the dark, working, cooking. Now it's starting to show, okay? There's starting to be evidence shown of your hard work and what you've been doing. And that's going to carry out, dear one, not only for the rest of the month, but also leading out toward the rest of the year into the next year. This is your harvest season, okay? So this is the season, dear one, where it's time to strike while the iron is hot, okay? It's time to remove all of the little distractions, everyone, everything vying for your attention. It's time to get rid of all of your excuses and procrastinations. It's time to pick up that thing and move through the fear and have courage and say, I've had this thing, I've had this idea on the back burner for so long. It's time for me to really look into this thing and really begin to put legs under it and make it work, okay? So this is the season, and for a lot of you guys, you're going to get some type of pep in your step this midweek, okay? So as you know, when that happens, dear one, you always have low vibrational energies, entities, spirits, and beings, okay, and janky ass mud ducks and janky ass gutter rats, okay, past and present, that is seeing you elevate. They're literally feeling the energy of, you expanding, because the more that you level up, there's more of a disconnect, there's more of a not being able to sense you anymore, to feel you anymore, particularly for those that may have formed some type of soul tie with you guys in the past, okay? So Spirit is saying, beware, dear one, because this midweek, okay, as part of your midweek check-in, as part of you, getting something off the ground, really being focused, okay, I'm hearing precision with your vision come through. You guys are going to have people trying to come out the woodworks like roaches when the lights come on, trying to distract you. And some of them, dear one, it's like peep game. Some of them are going to come at you from the angle where it almost might be difficult for you to tell that that person is a distraction, because they're going to try to come in all nice and sweet, like they're trying to do you a favor. Oh, girl, oh, guy, you've been working so hard, bro. Let me take you out, bro. We getting ready to go kick it to this hookah lounge. Come on with me, it's on me. I got you, or lady, oh, girl, you've been working so hard. What you doing? I thought I was going to just stop on by, I brought some Chinese food. I brought some wine, girl. Let's just kick it and talk. It might seem for some of them, okay, they're going to be coming at you with the, the sweet, I got your back type of thing, okay, but they're really a wolf in sheep's clothing because they see you elevating and they're trying to distract your ass. Midweek, dear one, from today all the way to the end of the week, says Spirit, you guys are going to have some type of situation. I'm hearing this is a test, okay? This is a test. You must pass the test, okay? This person's going to appear that they're trying to do you a favor, like they're trying to take the edge off, like they're trying to support you. But they're really trying to distract you, dear one, because they're very nervous about the forward movement and the progress that you guys are making. Particularly, dear one, if they're watching back in the cut online. They're watching your numbers grow. They're watching you get, your status elevate, okay? I'm hearing stock value rising. Yeah, they're watching, the type of influence that you're having. Things are starting to work well for you because, again, you guys have been, this ain't just no overnight type of thing. You guys have been working, but now in your harvest month, your harvest season, now it is being shown. But you know how that is when it's being shown to your supporters, is also being shown for everyone to see. And so your haters can see it too. Your secret saboteurs can see it too. So they're coming towards you guys, dear one, midweek, okay, to try to bring some type of distraction. And then others of them, dear one, if they're not going to try to come at you sweet, like, I just want to do you a favor. I just want to take you out. If they don't want to do that, dear one, they're going to try to come at your ass with all of that raggedy ass rah-rah. Well, he said, she said, and you said, and I want to get to the bottom of this. bitch, get to the bottom of, my foot up your ass if you don't get out my face, okay? Come through spirit. Get to the bottom of that, hoe, okay? Yeah. It's giving, somebody want to come at you, dear one, and they want to distract you because they're recognizing that on some level, you guys are really, you're bossing up, you're making up for lost time, you're on a fast track, you're excelling at an accelerated rate because you have peace. And when you have peace, you don't have distractions. When you have peace, you don't have people getting on your fucking nerves. You got time to get some sleep. You got time to eat well. You got time to get outside and get some vitamin D. Come through spirit. Yeah, some of y'all got time to get that other vitamin D. Yeah, if you know what I'm saying, I say it does the body good. If you know, you know. Now, so, dear one, Spirit is saying, beware of these people, dear one, because they're saying that you guys are making some type of headway and they don't like it, okay? This could potentially be, particularly be, dear one, those people who are or a person that is in a similar niche or field as you, and they're sitting back in the cut, dear one, watching your ass on the low, and they're like, I just be damned. Okay, this is someone, dear one, they feel as though you shouldn't be making the strides that you're making, boo, because they got more, I'm hearing, resources than you. They may have more people in their camp, okay? They could know more people. They could, have more clout, okay? They can have a bigger following, bigger numbers. They can have more experience. Some of them, dear one, they can have more certification, or it's something about you're rubbing this person the wrong way, dear one, because they're comparing themselves to you, and they're saying that, according to them, dear one, you're not qualified to level up to the degree that you're leveling up. You're not qualified to get the level of support and to gain the following or the influence, or where the hell did you come from, ho? Last time I seen you, you was on ice, okay? We didn't even know what you was doing. You was just throwing a bunch of shit at the wall and nothing was sticking. Now all of a sudden, not only are you a contender, but you passing me up, okay? You giving me a run for my money, ho? Where you come from? No. So, dear one, come through spirit. Somebody is making your personal strides that ain't got a damn thing to do with them. They're making it, they're taking it personal. They're feeling very offended by it because they're like, all intents and purposes, you're not qualified to pass them up. You're not qualified to be on their level. You're not qualified to, I'm hearing, have that it factor, like they think they was the only one that was supposed to have it. I don't know where the hell they do that at and who told them that, dear one. But this person is taking your success very, very personally, and they're going out of their way to try to distract you. Now, if this is someone in a similar niche or field, this is where the distraction is going to be negative, like they're going to try to rage bait you, or they're going to try to just create a lot of friction, a lot of drama. They want to throw you off your A game, okay? It's like they want to knock you off your high horse, They might be throwing negative energy or evil eye. They want you to be tired, okay? They want you to get sick, okay? Or, anything, they want you to lose your voice, okay? Your girl been battling, people fucking with my throat chakra, but we shall prevail, okay? We rebuke the bitches because the message will get out, okay? Yeah. So, for some of you guys, dear one, you guys could be going through a similar type of situation, but this is all, says spirit, a deliberate distraction, an attempt to throw you guys off your A game, an attempt to slow you down, because whoever your competitor is, your secret hater, someone that is in a similar niche or field, or someone, dear one, that they're not in a similar niche or field, but they were used to or comfortable in some way, shape, or form in seeing you in a way where they thought that they had the upper hand on you. So this could even speak to, an ex. This could speak to someone in your family that, you may not, really talk to like that. You don't vibe with them like that, okay? It could be, a past friend or a past social circle, okay? But it's someone, dear one, that once upon a time they saw you and they was comfortable with you being where you was at, okay? Whether that was financially, whether that was socially, okay? Or for some of you guys, maybe even physically, okay? For those of you guys who consider yourself to be late bloomers, okay? Well, the time is now, baby, and you blooming, and it's not too late, honey. You on time, okay? And you got a lot of eyes on you. And somebody's like, What's she been doing? She been on that Zempi? What he been doing? Okay. Oh, he been getting his gains, huh? Okay. Oh, all right. Okay, I see. Yeah. Okay. And so, dear one, people don't like your changes. They don't like the fact that you have taken personal. Made it your personal mission to develop yourself in some way, shape, or form, personally, aesthetically, physically, financially, or even in terms of a relationship, in terms of like a business, in terms of like your purpose. Someone, dear one, is watching you. They could be 30 plus. They still don't know what the fuck they're supposed to be doing in life. And the fact, dear one, that you have figured out what your purpose is, you have figured out your life path, your destiny, and you're very happy and you're pursuing that thing, and you don't give a damn about what nobody thinks about you. Because a lot of you guys, whatever you're doing, I'm hearing from Spirit, is very unorthodox, okay? Some of you guys, you're doing something where you're making a name for yourself and you're helping a lot of people. And you didn't necessarily go to school or get a degree to do what you're currently doing. Now you may have gotten a degree, but life was life, and it took a certain turn where whatever you guys may have even gotten a degree in, that's not what you're doing. Whatever you're doing, dear one, this is like, I'm hearing God-given. This is like a God-given skill, talent, gift, ability that you're using now to get you money, okay, to get you seen, to help people, to be of service. And whoever, feels as though I don't even know what the hell I'm supposed to be doing in life, they tried to make their life path, trying to take you off your square, trying to knock you off your path. That's their new life path, dear one, okay? And, they're trying to distract you, dear one. So midweek, okay, be very, very, cognizant of people that want to come at you, either if it's with some rah-rah or they want to bring up shit from the past. You've moved on. We didn't have this knockdown, drag out fight, bitch. I bust you in your mouth. You went to the ER. You got your teeth knocked out. Maybe now you got some veneers on that motherfucker. You still mad though. Well, why you mad, ho? Because, my whole philosophy is don't start none, don't be none. But this, who come through Spirit, this hoe still mad. Now you knocked her teeth out her mouth in 2020. It's 2026 and she still ain't gotten over it. Want to come back with a deliberate distraction, okay? Just block that, okay? Yeah, that's for somebody. Come through Spirit. Somebody want to come back with some he say, she say. I'm hearing third party fuckery. Come through Spirit. Somebody want to come back, dear one. This could be a current of someone that you have long since, tossed to the wayside, okay? You've long since rejected. And it's like this person, this dude, this chick is trying to get their current to start beef with you because they still want to be relevant. And it's giving, bitch, I don't know you or who you with, okay? I've moved on. I don't know what the fuck y'all even looking at me for, let alone having a conversation about me, okay? It's giving, y'all want me to be a third wheel, bitch, and I don't want to be, okay? Carry on with your business, okay? Keep my name out your mouth, ho. I know I'm all that. You probably got to say my name to get it up, bruh. You probably got to say my name, bitch, to get lubricated, ho. Get on and get some more, goddammit. Keep my name out your mouth. So come through Spirit. For one particular energy, y'all, Spirit be dropping the downloads. I'm in the ethers, y'all. I don't know how many cards I'm gonna pull today now, but I don't want to be here all day. Okay, yeah. But I'm hearing from Spirit, dear one. There is someone, dear one, that is watching you, and they're very upset that you have moved on about your business, okay, away from this person. It's been many months, many weeks, many years for some of you guys. And yet, because you've either moved on and you're harmoniously single, or you moved on and you're in a harmonious commitment. Some of you guys are engaged. Congratulations. Some of you guys are married. Hey, make it do what it do, baby. Okay, hang tight, make it work. Okay, through the good and the bad and all of that. Okay, some of you guys, you're just doing your thing. You date when you want to date, but you're the type of boss where hey, I'm gonna go out and do what I do. I'm grown and ain't nobody gonna check me. But when I get home, I want to be on my own time. If I want to walk around bucket naked, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay. If I drop $100 bill on the kitchen floor, I ain't worried about it, because when I wake up the next morning, it's gonna be right there, because ain't nobody in my house but me. Okay. Me and my little ones, or me by myself, or me and my fur babies, or whatever. So I like it where I'm the boss in my house. Okay. And I don't have nobody I have to clean up after. I don't have to answer to nobody. When I want to get up and go, I gets up and I goes. Okay. But when I want to have a little fun, when I want to turn up, when I want to go outside, okay, I'm gonna do that too, because I'm grown. Okay. So it's giving that, dear one. So for some of you guys, it's like split energy, but whatever the case may be, there is somebody, dear one, that whether you're doing your thing and you grown and you doing it on your own time, whether you're harmoniously single and you just, minding your business, getting the bag and making it do what it do, or dear one, whether you're in some type of relationship, okay, there is someone that you have long left behind, okay, and this person is trying to get his or her current to stir up some type of beef with you to make it seem like there's still some connection when there's not. I left your ass back in 2020. What is you talking about? I ain't even thought about you. I ain't even recognize your number. Now you calling me, now you texting me. If you don't get on, I don't want to catch a case now. Because, I'm on with my new woman. I'm on to new and better things, okay? I'm a father now. I'm building legacy now. I ain't got time to be bothered with your raggedy ass, okay? I left your ass at the strip club. Now leave me alone, okay? I don't look good in prison orange, okay? I'm not going to catch a case over you. I got too much to lose. I say, leave me alone. That's for somebody, okay? Come through, spirit. Midweek, dear one, people are clawing at you, okay? They're trying to claw at your energy. They're trying to find a way to cause some type of disruption, some type of upset. They want to make you lose sleep. They want you to ruminate over an argument or a diss or some type of calamity or situation, okay? It's giving that, dear one, okay? Block out these mofos at all costs, okay? Is what I'm hearing from spirit. Ooh, that's a lot, spirit. But I'll take this one on the top. Come through, spirit, okay? The next message we have, you guys, is cosmetic surgery, okay? So midweek, dear one, for some of you guys, I'm hearing from spirit, you could be in a particular niche, field, or industry where you guys are thinking about, how would this help me in terms of my career or my industry if I decide to get a little bit of work done? Some of you guys, it's not like major work. Some of you guys, it's minor work. Like, you may want to go and get your teeth beautiful, bright and white, okay? And you're looking into that thing, okay? Spirit says, go do that, okay? Some of you guys do one, you might decide that I'm hearing mommy makeover for somebody, okay? You might decide that you want to get a mommy makeover, okay? The spirit says, make sure that you do your research, okay? Make sure you get some reputable referrals and, this and that, okay? And don't just, jump at the first thing where you like, ooh, okay, this is a discount, okay? Because I'm hearing from spirit, girl, you get what you pay for now. Don't be trying to take your ass all the way to Tijuana and Mexico and Brazil, and they go over there and fuck you up, and you fighting for your life, and then you have complications, and ain't nobody over here gonna want to touch you because they don't want to go behind somebody else's work, okay? That's for somebody, okay? You could be Latina, very beautiful young lady whose energy I'm tapping into. And as I'm looking at you, you don't even need no surgery, girl. But to each his own, free will. Maybe when you look in the mirror, you might think that, you might want to get a little nip here and a little tuck there because you're a mommy now. But, you still look good. You still got it going on. And, you want your body to reflect the hard work that you're doing. When you're at the gym, you may have a stubborn area that you just doesn't want to leave. The tummy, the bottom part of the tummy there, okay? Spirit is saying, definitely free will. There ain't no yes, there ain't no. But spirit definitely, dear one, wants you to be very, very diligent, okay? When you're doing your research, get referrals. Don't just be on Instagram and, you be looking at some of those doctors, or you look at some of your, your favorite reality TV show persons, and, you might look at your favorite singer, rapper, or whatever, because you can't always go by that, dear one, because a lot of times, number one, the people in the industry, they get paid to promote. But then later on down the line, 3, 6, 9 months or more down the line, if they have a complication, see, they didn't already signed the NDA where they can't, talk negatively or quote unquote tell the truth about how something went wrong 3 weeks, 3 months, 6 months, a year later down the line after they didn't got that surgery. Okay, that's for somebody. So Spirit is saying, you have to do your research. Spirit says also pray about it. Okay, because you can be led to the right type of people. But nowadays, dear one, you got people, they'll just be on TikTok or Instagrammy, and they setting up shop. They ain't got no real certification. They ain't no real goddamn doctor. But just because they have a following on the Grammy or they have a following on TikTok, they could be very influential and persuade you into getting work done, and they ain't even got no motherfucking license. Okay, they will chop your ass up. They will have you fighting for your life. Okay, so Spirit is saying, for whoever energy that I'm tapping into, okay, you want to get a mommy makeover, or somebody else, you want to pursue your acting career, okay, or someone else, you're headed towards the industry, okay. Do a lot of research. Spirit says you need to do at least 3 to 6 months worth of research. Don't just, set aside a weekend and you look at 3 or 4 doctors, 3 or 4 websites, and then choose one from those. No. Don't do that, okay? Because your body is on the line. Your health is on the line. Your life is on the line, okay? But I keep seeing a very beautiful Latina. You could be Puerto Rican. You could be from Brazil, Ecuador, El Salvador. Thank you, Spirit. You could be Cuban. Okay, it's giving that. But Spirit is saying, all systems are go. He's not saying no, but he's definitely saying more research, more time. And then also, dear one, think about why you want to have it in the first place. Is it really because this is going to make you feel better and advance you in your industry or career? Don't do it because you feel inadequate, because you may have a lover or a husband or even a girlfriend, same sex or opposite sex, it all applies. Or you're looking at someone online and you're comparing yourself, because the people online, dear one, okay, lights, camera, action, okay, it's good lighting, it's lots of makeup, okay, it's different angles, okay. Half the people online that y'all be looking at don't even look like that, okay. Don't get me started. Hold me back, Spirit, okay. But whoever this person is, their one, Spirit is saying just do more research, okay? At least 3 to 6 months more, okay? That's for somebody. Also, there one other energy that I'm tapping into. You yourself, whoever you are out there, you could have gotten your gains in the gym, bro, okay? You could have gotten your, lost a significant amount of weight, chica, okay? By doing it the long way and the strong way. And, you got somebody that's really trying to, shit on your name and take away your credit and the hard work that you put in, and they're lying on you and saying, you didn't do it naturally, or you didn't do that, you went and got surgery, you went and got what is this, Spirit? Gastric bypass, you on them pills, you doing Zempi. For one person, dear one, somebody lying on you and saying, you on that Eddie Kane diet, okay? Yeah, you riding that white horse, okay? I.e., you snorting it, okay? That's why, you got a appetite suppressant, okay? Y'all know that cane is an appetite suppressant, okay? Yeah, you could walk around, eating toast and shit, peanut butter, no jelly, ham, no burger, and you maintaining a size 0, 1, 2, 6 or whatever, and as soon as you stop snorting that, okay, yeah, as soon as you stop toting that, okay, as soon as you stop putting your pinky out and leaning over that glass table, and you have a burger or a real meal, you gonna not blow up, but you gonna go back to your natural size. Because for somebody, dear one, you maintaining some type of weight, what somebody is claiming, okay, by having that special type of white powder diet, okay. Somebody is lying on you and saying that, that's the only way you're maintaining your weight. This could be someone, dear one, that is in a very competitive competition with you based on your looks, okay. You could be in the modeling industry, you could be the face of somebody's brand or merch, okay. You could be a girlfriend or a person, a lover of a sports athlete or someone in the industry, And somebody is really, really jealous of that fact. So it's like when you have gains and you have good things going on in your life and you're doing something personal and you're elevating and people can see that from the outside in, or particularly as it pertains to your physical aesthetic. You got people, dear one, that's already lying on you and saying that, you got surgery. In other words, that they're saying that to mock you, to say that you, quote unquote, didn't do it the natural way or you cheated, like as if, getting surgery is hard too. You still got to maintain it. You still got to work out. You still got to eat right. Okay. But this person, dear one, whomever they are, is almost like they're trying to sully your hard work and how people are perceiving you, your image, by just saying, oh, they on that cane, they on that Eddie Kane, they on the powder diet. They starving themselves, they praying to the porcelain god 3 times a day, only eating toast and grapes and shit. That's they cheating, something like that is giving that, dear one. Okay, that's for somebody. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys some more tea, you guys. Okay, what is your midweek energy check-in? Okay, what's going on around you? What's going on for you? Okay, says Spirit. Come through, Spirit. Next card we have, you guys, we have new doors of opportunities are open to you. Absolutely. So midweek, dear one, a lot of you guys are going to be finding out that people are going to be returning your calls. Okay, or you're going to make a pitch to someone, or you're going to, put yourself out there as far as your brand, your merch, your business, an idea, a nonprofit, or something another, where you're really betting on yourself and you're stepping out on faith, even though you may be nervous, even though you may not feel as though you have enough resources or you have enough support, but you're still going to do it anyway. And as you do it, dear one, Spirit is saying the more that you move towards the more that you move towards what you want, is the quicker that you're going to see those new doors of opportunity open up for you. And that's going to begin for you guys midweek. Okay, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. So if there's someone out there and you've been on the fence about doing something, making a call, making a visit to someone, making a pitch, okay, getting some type of portfolio together to show your work, okay, something around that type of vibe is what I'm getting here. Spirit says do that thing, because the minute that you do it, dear one, you're going to realize that the only thing that was holding you back was your own fear. The only thing that was holding you back was, you trying to remain in your comfort zone, okay, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. But as you move forward, dear one, you're definitely going to see that, hey, people like what you got. People are interested in you. People like your personality. People like, how you express yourself, okay? People think that you'll make a good fit at their company, or working with them to collab or something of the sort, okay? I'm hearing you're in it, okay? You're in there. You're in it to win it, okay? So go for it, because you're going to be very surprised, dear one, is what I'm hearing from Spirit, that people are waiting on someone like you and what you have to offer. And that, you didn't have to wait. You didn't have to wait to get some type of representative. You didn't have to wait to, for some person I'm hearing, you didn't have to wait, boo, to lose 20 more pounds, okay? That's for somebody. You didn't have to wait to, get that certification or do this or do that. The moment that you decided, I'm just going to go for it, hell, I ain't got nothing to lose. The only thing they can tell me is no. And then if they tell me no based on why, I just got more information so that when I come back around, I know now that I have to do a certain thing to cross that off and cross those T's and dot those I's, okay? Spirit says the time is now. Okay, that's for a lot of you guys out there, okay? Yeah. Let me pull some more cards, you guys. I'm going to pull like maybe 2 more cards, maybe 3, okay? To give you guys that tea that you need to set you free, okay? Also, you guys, I want to remind you, okay, and thank you guys. I thank you so much for being here, okay? Poking your head in the chat to holler at your girl and to also get this tea, okay? Also, you guys, if you would like to get a personal reading, I want you guys to know, although I'm tired, okay? Although your girl is expanding herself and, y'all keeping me booked and busy, okay? I have to say it, okay? Because this is, my purpose, and it's also my bread and butter, okay? If you guys would like to get a personal reading, okay, personal readings are still available. All you have to do is email your girl at WizdomandSage@gmail.com, okay? That's WIZDOM and sage@gmail.com. And then write personal reading, dear one, in the subject line to get the party started, okay? Also, you guys check out my website for the latest pricing classes and readings that I'm currently offering, okay? Got some economy mini readings for you guys available all year round, not just on holidays, from as little as $15 to $44, okay? All right, so I got something for every budget. Just want to let you guys know that. All right. So energy check-in, y'all. What's the midweek energy check-in for you? What's happening around you or for you? Okay, come through, Spirit. We have the Two of Wands, okay? Dear one, there is someone that you guys have, I'm hearing, left to the wayside a long time ago. This person, dear one, they're very delusional. This person could be far away from you based on location or region, okay? I'm hearing from Spirit also energetically, because you've really moved on from this person. I'm hearing this person, whomever they are, dear one, if this was an intimate situation, this person is not even your type anymore. You guys have leveled up so much, the things that you used to like, you don't like no more, okay? The type of people in terms of, personalities and, their physical aesthetic and, some of y'all, I'm hearing from Spirit, you used to like the bad boys. Some of y'all used to like the bad girls, the baddies, they look real shiny and beautiful on the outside, but they didn't have no substance or nothing going on the inside, okay? Just empty, okay? Nothing upstairs, okay? But dear one, whomever this person is, that you guys are not even attracted to anymore. Some of you guys, you have lost respect for this person. Others of you guys, it's like, you've moved on and your life has changed significantly so much that it's like this person doesn't even exist. But midweek, dear one, this person is going to be heavily thinking about you. And for whatever reason, dear one, and they're watching you too, come through, Spirit. They're looking at the World Wide Web. They're looking at you on the internet while they're on the other side of the world, or they're on the other side of the states, or there is some type of distance between you and this person, but they're definitely watching you, okay? They sitting back in the cut and they checking you out now. And now this person, dear one, they have deluded themselves into thinking that they still have a chance with you, okay? That they still have you as an option in some way, shape, or form. And it's just a matter of time before, the stars align and, lightning strikes twice, and they're going to get an opportunity to circle back around and be in your life and, show that they're ready now. This person, dear one, whomever they are, I say they are delusional. And perhaps, dear one, they may have met you back in the day. You could have met this person when you was at the uni. You could have met this person when you was at the military. You could have met this person, they was a part of your friendship circle, or, through 6 degrees of separation or less, you was around this person, could have befriended this person, For some of you guys, you could have dated this person. For others of you guys, it never got off the ground. You just friend zone them. And for another couple of you guys, hell, you don't even know this motherfucker from a can of paint. And it's giving parasocial relationship. It's giving, fantasy, like there is some type of delusion that you're their soulmates, or that is destined for you and them to be. Some people are so goddamn weird, dear one. They think that just because they lurking, and just because they may have been lurking for a long time, that somehow that equals a connection, that equals intimacy. This motherfucker is ill. This is a dummy right here. It's like, motherfucker, you being a stalker and you lurking online and shit, and being a goddamn cyber roach that you were born and designed to be, motherfucker, that don't mean that you know me. That don't mean I know you, and that don't mean that we destined to be together. Get your head out your ass. Come through, Spirit. It's giving that for one particular energy, and I don't like it, because it's giving that this person, dear one, not only are they delusional, but they're a goddamn pick-me. They're a pick-me trying to pose as a player. And it's like, mofo, pick a struggle. You're not a player if you only chasing me. You're not a player if you still pining for me. You're not a player if you trying to be with somebody that don't want to be with your ass. Come through, Spirit. And it's very much so giving that. You're at a distance from this person. And this person still thinks that, I still have time to make a decision. They're going back and forth, back and forth. You moved on. You behind this person. But they're like, whoever I'm with now, I can hold on to this person, but I could still circle back and I could be with this person too. So this person, they want whoever they are with a janky, raggedy ass, okay, they for the streets and they're delusional, and they also think that they can have their cake and eat it too. I say the devil is a lie. Come through, Spirit. Yeah, and this person is watching you. Yeah. I'm also hearing, dear one, this person, whomever they are, they can't seem to keep the name out their mouth, okay? They may have been talking and still talking to their homeboys and homegirls, some of them, their family members, about you. Some of them, dear one, you're like some type of mystery person. For one person, dear one, come through. Spirit, I say spirit, come through. For one person, they want this person, they on the down low, and it's like, they're in some type of fantasy world, and they want people to believe they're one that, you got a thing for them, they got a thing for you, and y'all got some type of arrangement, some type of long distance, whatever. But it's like this person, they're one, it's like in a weird type of way, they're trying to use you as a beer. They're trying to use you as a muse, because the people that's around them up close and personal, they don't ever see them with nobody. They don't ever see them with no girl. This is giving masculine energy. They don't ever see this dude with no girl, because he don't want no girl. He like dick. Okay? But come through, spirit. And so do I. Your girl, let me stop being naughty. And I know hubby gonna be cracking up later on. But anyway, it's giving, dear one, that he's trying to create some type of narrative, some type of facade, that the reason why nobody up close and personal around him, in his crew, in his vicinity, at the family cookouts and birthdays and dinners, at church, or whatever the hell that he resides and slides, if you will. He trying to say that he do got somebody. This person is just special. It's you, dear one. You're special. I'm hearing it's complicated, okay? You still in a situation, but you still haven't let go, and y'all still talking, and every now and then, every other weekend, or once a month, or this or that, he get flued out, or you get flued out, but he gotta keep it on the low now, because it's complicated. There's other people involved, okay? This person is a motherfucking liar, okay? They in la la land, and they ain't got no receipts. And this person, dear one, midweek, y'all, this person is going to be exposed. Somebody's really going to pull this person to the carpet. They're going to be like, yo, bruh, you keep talking about this girl. You keep talking about this mystery girl. Well, who is she? Well, what's her name? Hell, what she look like? Well, call her up, FaceTime her. Well, come invite her out to this cookout, man. Let's hang out. Well, where she live? Well, you going over there next weekend. Ain't you flying out over there? Well, damn, bruh, let's go get her. Let's go surprise her. Let's tell her, invite her to the hotel in the city where she at, where you supposed to be going. We need some receipts. Damn, what she look like? Damn, when the last time you seen her? Have you smelled the bitch? I mean, is she real? Come through, spirit. Yeah, I'm hearing that old school song. Have you seen her? Tell me, have you seen her? Yeah, this person, come through, spirit, old school. This person, dear one, they mocking this person behind his back. They like, well, goddamn, we ain't seen her. Have y'all seen her? Have you seen her? Hell, has he seen her? Because I'm tired of him talking about whoever the fuck this woman is, and we ain't seen her. We ain't got no number. We ain't got no email. We ain't got no damn social media on her. We ain't got no DMs. We ain't got no evidence outside of what everybody else can see about the bitch, okay? Well, I know what she do, because I watch her when she do it. So it ain't like he got nothing different on me. Hell, I know she a content creator. I know, she an influencer. I know she got a business. I know she's, selling merch. She doing hair. She's selling units. She a tattoo artist. She da-da-da-da-da. Hell, tell me something. Show me something that I don't know. Hell, what her favorite color, bruh? Damn, what's her last name? What? Do she have any kids? Okay. Did she go to school? What else do she do besides offline? Okay. What's her favorite food? Motherfucker, do you know anything outside of what you can see online? Because hell, we can see that. Hell, you ain't telling us nothing that we don't know. So we need some receipts, bruh. Or else, we calling foul. We calling, you's a lame motherfucker. Now you better produce, okay? So come through, spirit. Whoever this person is, dear one, midweek now, they're getting pulled to the carpet. They're being forced to produce some receipts, or they're going to get really, really clowned. Because this person, dear one, whomever they are, they talk about you so much. But you're like a mystery. Don't nobody know you. Ain't nobody seen you. And especially if you online, it's like, hell, well, this person, we know what they look like, so tell us something that we don't know. Or, this person don't show their face. What they look like? Well, we know what they sound like. Well, you know what they be like, okay? You need to produce. You need to show us something. Show us or shut the fuck up, okay? It's giving that, dear one. And midweek, whoever this person is, they're about to be exposed. This person could also be in a situation or a situation shit with somebody else. But everybody already know that. They see that person that they with. This could be somebody's, they see that they're with their baby mama, or baby father on the low, on the down low. They see them. They like, whatever. But I don't want to see your baby mama. Hell, I know what she look like, whatever. I want to see this so-called mystery girl, this mystery woman your ass keep talking about. Who is this mystery girl your ass talking about all the time? You wake up talking about it, you go to bed talking about it. You writing poems about the bitch, you writing songs about the bitch, she your muse. Well, what the fuck she look like now? Okay, we need some receipts now. Yeah, it's giving that, dear one. This person about to get clowned. It's funny. It's really funny, dear one, because this person, dear one, they thought that they looked so good, that they was all of that they had clout, that, even though something like you, dear one, they have put you on a pedestal, and they still have, very low self-esteem and insecure. They're very insecure. They thought, dear one, that, they had it in the bag. They thought that their gift of gab was so tough, and their storytelling and their imagination was so tough, dear one, that nobody would question them when it came to you. But, oh, dear one, the more people the more he talk about you, the more people are scratching their head and like, bruh, it's been 2 weeks, it's been 2 months, goddamn, it's been a year. Okay, it's been some time, it's been some change, bruh. We need to see what honey look like. Okay, show and prove or shut the fuck up. Okay, it's giving that. Okay, this person's about to get exposed midweek, dear one. That's for somebody. Okay, yeah. All right. And dear one, whoever you are, I'm hearing from spirit, you look good now. You easy on the eyes. So if you guys were to be seen together, if this person wasn't lying about you, you guys would definitely be like some type of head turner. Okay. It's like you guys would be that couple where people would be looking at y'all and they'd be like, who is that? Who is that couple? Well, what they do? Are they famous? Are they online? Are they, they creators or something? Are they influencers? It's like you have that it factor, and this person knows that. And dear one, this is something that's so crazy, because it's like, even though nobody has seen you, just by this person talking about y'all, and you're still a mystery to people around him, he's still getting some type of clout off of you, because he might talk about your personality, some of the shit that he see online. He might talk about, some other things, and then he add more stuff into it. So people are intrigued, and that's why they pressing this person. Well, yeah, okay, let's see her. Yeah, invite her to our cookout. And, let's go fly out. Yeah, you say you're going over there on the other side, of the stage. You going over to LA, you shooting it, you kicking it to San Francisco, you going to Cleveland, you going ra-da-da. Hey, let's all go. Let's make it like a trip for all of us. We going to invite her to our hotel. We going to invite her to our Airbnb, bruh. We want to meet her. We want to see her. It's giving that. And this person has talked about you guys so much that they're getting clout off of you. Now you're like this mystery. You're like mysterious. It's giving like, y'all know I like my girl Sade. I'm into the old school. Sade is just the most classiest, sophisticated lady I think that I have ever known as far as the industry is concerned. She don't pop out. But Sade is giving the type of energy where, if she's coming to a town to do a concert near you, your ass would break your neck trying to go see her. You might not even pay your mortgage. You might go and get the ticket before you pay the mortgage. You'll be like, hell, I just asked Mama Dukes for the, to front me on this, because I got to come through spirit with that confirmation. We know it to be true, because I'm going to see my girl. Hell, this is a once in a lifetime type of thing. And because she's so smooth and she's so sophisticated, she carries this aura about her. You ain't gonna see her in the tabloids. You ain't gonna see her all online. You ain't gonna see her getting dragged into nobody's beef. But if somebody brings her up, her name has stock value. And if somebody brings her up in terms of vicinity, knowing her, her, collabing with her, or anything like that, automatically that person, their stock value is going to rise, okay? Because Sade is just like that, you know. Yes, indeed. No need to ask. She's a smooth operator. Come through spirit, or he or she, whatever, okay? Yeah, but dear one, whoever you are, whose energy I'm tapping into right now, dear one, you're giving that type of energy. You're giving that, you know, that smooth operator. You're giving that, you know, the sexy, laid back, sophisticated, I command an audience and I don't even have to fucking be there type of vibe, okay? Yeah. And so now, you know, whoever this dude is running his mouth about you, you know, don't have no real receipts, but, you know, he didn't really just place your ass on, like, you know, mystical status. You like a goddamn unicorn at this point. And people like, well, I want to see her. Let's see her. Okay. So yeah, this person did one midweek now. They're going to be forced to show their hand. Show us her email right now. Show us her number right now. Call her right now. We want to hear her voice. And it better sound like what the fuck we hear online. Okay. Give us a picture. Let us see. You better show us something. Do you got, come through spirit with that confirmation? Do you got a goddamn bobby pin? You got a sock of the hoe? Do you got some lipstick? You better show me something. Okay? Or now we gonna clown you because you've been talking about this person for too long. Okay? And we don't even know what she look like, bruh. And we hope at the end of the day, we don't have to do no intervention on your ass. We hope we don't have to, you know, call it 5150 on your ass because you done lost your mind. We hope she better be real. And you better know her, okay? So it's giving that dear one midweek, okay? That's for somebody, okay? I'm going to give you guys one more card, you guys, okay? For your midweek energy check-in, what's happening around you and or for you, okay? Last message, y'all. Let's see what's up. All right. This one says it's in reverse, you guys. It says ideation, okay? It's in reverse, okay? So I'm hearing from spirit right off the bat, dear one. For those of you guys who don't know, if you're not a sexy nerd like your girl said, ideation means, like, you know, it's kind of like you think about something, you ponder something over and over and over, almost to the point of like obsession, you know. Have you heard the term, you know, suicidal ideation? It's like that person is contemplating different ways and different times and different reasons of why they want to do that particular thing. Now, this is in reverse. So it's giving, dear one, someone is pretending as though they're not really focused on you. They're not really obsessed and stressed and pressed about you, come through spirit, but they really are, okay? And it's like people are noticing this about this person. This person also, dear one, for some reason, they feel as though something about you, dear one, you make them feel out of control and they don't like it, because this is the type of person, dear one, they like to be in control. They like to have the last word when they're in a situation, a relationship, a job, or whatever it is concerning them. It's like they have to be that head honcho. This person could be a Leo, okay? They could be an Aries, okay? They could also be a Taurus, okay? It's giving that. If they don't have it as a sun sign, it could be in one of their top threes or somewhere in their chart. But it's heavily given that ambitious energy. The Leo, I gotta be seen. Taurus, you know, I like what I like, you know, I'm very stubborn. I want to go and get it no matter what. But I also like the beautiful things in life. And that includes who I'm looking at, who I'm with, okay? So it's giving that, dear one. But it's something about you, dear one. It's like, you know, this person hates the fact that you have gotten under their skin because they like to be in control. And it's like you have thrown this person off their A game. They might be the type of person where they have the gift of gab, but it's like when it comes to you, dear one, they're all tongue-tied. They're tongue-twisted, you know. Their hands get sweaty, you know. It's like they're really enjoying the fantasy of you before they even get up the nerve to step to you because they're so deathly afraid of being rejected. And I feel as though their friends, his homeboys is picking up on that, or his homegirls, and that's why they're pressuring him. Show us the girl. You know, it's given like, show me the money, show me the money. It's like, show us the girl. Show us the girl. Show us the girl, motherfucker. Show up or shut up, okay? It's giving that. And it's like this person, dear one, it's like I'm hearing pressure cooker. This person is feeling like, damn, oh my God, I gotta do something. I gotta react. And now they're like, you know, overthinking. And it's like, you know, they're being consumed by thoughts with you, thoughts of how they're gonna approach you, when they're gonna approach you, what they're gonna do, what they're gonna say, and then what they're gonna show to their homeboys, homegirls, people, network, so they can shut the fuck up and get off their back. So midweek, dear one, this person, they're gonna be driving themselves crazy thinking about you. Okay, they're going to be probably dreaming about you. Okay, they're probably going to be heavily lurking online if you're online in some way, shape, or form as an influencer or an online business person, or if this person has some type of connection to you where they can see you or kind of keep tabs on you. They're going to be doing that hard body midweek. Okay, is what I'm hearing from spirit. I'm hearing losing lots of sleep. Okay, while they're thinking about you. Okay, yeah, it's giving that. Because they're pressed, they're one. They feel as though they're talking about you has backed them up against a wall. And this midweek is kind of like now or never. They got to do something. I'm hearing shit or get off the pot. Okay, that's essentially what the people around this person is saying. And now they want this person. They're saying that about themselves as well. It's like I'm hearing now or never. But they're so in their head. They're so caught up in the fantasy of you, the illusion of you, where it feels safe. It feels safer for them to fantasize about you, dear one, and try to create their own narrative of who you are than to really risk rejection and to put themselves out there, to bear themselves bare and to risk rejection and, for you to consider to be a disappointment or for them to feel as though they would be a disappointment to you. Okay. So it's given them. They need to get their weight up, okay? They need to get their courage up, not that liquid courage, the real, okay? And yeah, they need to, show up or shut up, okay? Is what I'm hearing from spirit, okay? That's the vibe, dear one, okay? That's the vibe, okay? So that's the tea that you need, you guys, the tea that you need to set you free. I'm going to give you guys some signs, okay? And then I'm going to say hi, chat to a few people, okay? Give you guys a few shout outs. And then I'm going to turn it loose, okay? All right, so here we go. Come through spirit. For those of you guys where this message most resonates, you or they, dear one, could very well be Aries, Leo, Gemini, Capricorn, Taurus, Pisces, Aquarius, Virgo, and Scorpio. Thank you, spirit. I'm also hearing Sagittarius rising, Gemini moon, Aries rising, Taurus moon, and Scorpio moon, if I didn't say so already, and Scorpio rising. Thank you, spirit. I'm not hearing any names today. Thank you, spirit. That's all right. Okay. And that's the vibe, dear one. That's for those of you guys who are tuned in and tapped in to today's midweek energy check-in. Okay. All right. Now let me turn my head, y'all, and look at the chat. Okay. And let's see what we got going on up in here. Okay. Let me look at the time. I know I've been up in the ethers for a while. Of course, always. Okay, not too bad today. We just a little bit over an hour. Okay. So we have Cersei. Cersei says, Sage Squad. What's up, Cersei? Yeah. And then we have Paipusing 5380 says hi. Hi, Paipusing. What's up, James? James says, hi, Sage. He's showing my favorite flower of all time, the sunflower. Yeah. What's up, Cheryl? Cheryl says, when am I meeting my soulmate and where is he? And also you want to know if he's wealthy. Okay. Well, Cheryl, I didn't do, and I'm not doing any free yes or no oracle messages today. Okay. So hold tight to your question, love. Okay. And then perhaps next time, if it's meant for your answer, if it's meant for your question to get answered, dear one, you be at the right particular live, okay? And I will pick your question and answer it for you, okay? So hold on to your question, okay? We got another time soon coming, okay, where I'm going to select a person to answer another yes or no oracle question for free, okay? That's a way to show my love to you guys, in addition to those of you guys who are purchasing readings. So I'm also paying it forward. And then I also do this because as you guys may know, I only service customers from the U.S. So I have a lot of international lovers, a lot of international supporters of your girl, and they may not be able to get a reading, a personal reading. So, I pay it forward and I give them opportunity to get a free reading. And then also very soon, I'm going to open up to my international supporters as well as those of you guys who are in the States to be able to get a $10 super chat reading, okay, mini reading from your girl. That's coming very, very soon as well, okay? But hold tight, love. Hold tight to your question, okay? Pamela says, I gotta love you. You are too real. Thank you. Well, thank you, Pamela. Thank you so much, love. I'm so grateful that the reading resonates with you. I'm glad that you like my style, okay? A lot of the information, a lot of the tea, dear one, it could be very heavy sometimes, you know, because I focus on the shadowy side. You know, that's the Scorpio in me. You know, I do the light stuff too sometimes, mainly for personal readings, okay? But as far as my collective, you know, we are the overcomers. We have been through the shit, okay? So we know a lot because we've been through a lot. I represent that collective. But you know, the way Spirit has wired me, dear one, every now and then I'll say some funny shit, okay? And it'll make people laugh. And I guess that's Spirit's way of helping me to deliver the messages that is a little bit more digestible for people, because some of the messages are so dark, so heavy, okay? So if you guys can get a little chuckle of it, you know, while I'm being real in the field, okay, then I'm so grateful, you know, because my hubby and my in-laws are always telling me, girl, you missed your calling because you funny as hell, okay? And I'll be like, oh, am I? Okay, I'm just, you know, telling it the way that I see it, okay? But if you got a little chuckle, I'm happy for you, okay? Yeah, so thank you so much, Pamela. I appreciate that love, okay? Brenda Bradford says hi. Hi, Brenda. How are you? True One says, yo, what's up, True Ones? Okay, did a message resonate with you, okay, at that time? All right, I'm glad that it did. You also said blessings, and blessings to you, okay? Blessings to you as well. Zulu La Sadie, or Sade, something like that. I think I've seen you before, maybe once or twice, okay? Hope to see you more, okay? And welcome to you, okay? And you put, Russell, are you there? Who's Russell? Do you have a question too? If you got a question, you got to hold on to next time, okay? Then we have Kevin LVJ, the Dallas, Texas way, 333, says facts, okay? Thank you, Kevin. I'm so grateful that the message resonated with you, okay? And you said, hi, hello, sir. How are you? I hope you're doing good in your neighborhood, okay? Yeah. Then we have Crystal Fowler, says facts, okay? Hello, is this collective? Yes, I'm sure that you know that already. And hi, Kim. How are you? This is definitely a collective reading, or was, shall I say, a collective reading, okay? And then we have Opal Merlati said, this is about me. Tell me more, okay? So I must have been tapping into your energy, Opal, when I was talking about a person that has you on a pedestal and everybody wants to know about you and they haven't produced any receipts yet, okay? Yeah, love, you got somebody, you know, you turning somebody every which way but loose there, okay? Now, they better show and prove and show that they know you, or they about to seriously get clowned during this midweek, okay? Yeah. And then you said, I think he might just want me because I'm a different sort. Yeah, absolutely. It's always about the energy. And then also when you're very attractive to that person, you know, because of your physical aesthetic, okay, that just makes them more, you know, wanting to claw at you, put you on a pedestal, see you as a muse, you know, all of that, okay? So, but, you know, it gets to the point where, you know, like Spirit says, you know, hey, shit, or get off the pot. Stop talking about you, okay? Because, you know, the people around them, they want to see some receipts. They want to see some evidence. Or they like, okay, put up or shut up, okay? And if that's concerning you, dear one, that's very, very interesting, okay? And then you says he is making hella money off me, or the idea of me. Yep. It could be giving too, that this person did one in some way, shape, or form. They could be in the industry. They could be famous. They could have some type of prestige. And they banked on the fact that because of who they are, how they look, and who they know, that nobody would ever question them when it came to you. But somebody still wants to know. I don't care about what you do, what you look like. Hell, we used to that. We still want to see the girl. Show us the girl. Hell, everybody can lie. You can lie too. Sometimes people do want to think that just because they're in a certain position in life, that nobody's going to question them, okay? It's like they think that they're the prize to a certain extent, and that whoever they're talking about, oh, they can't be lying. lying because, look at them. They can't be lying because, they grip a mic, they be on stage, they go on tour. They can't be lying because, they do tattoos for the wealthy, for the well known. Okay, they do tattoos for, the A-list celebrities and rappers and singers. They can't be lying. Bullshit. Hell, they lie like everybody else. And whoever this person is, dear one, they definitely lying when it comes to you. Okay? Yeah, and you say, I love Sade. I do too. Sade is the girl. Yeah. Absolutely. Nigel, where Sade is beautiful. Yes, she is. Okay. And then Kevin says, like a fly on the wall, I ain't got to be there to know. And I know that's right. Because when you tuned in and tapped in, you can feel it in the ethers. Okay. Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm going to read the rest of these very lovely, beautiful messages after the live stream, okay? I just wanted to, give you guys some shout outs, okay? Let you guys know that I see you in the chat, and I appreciate you guys, tuning in to check out your girl and to get your read, okay? All right, so that's that, you guys. I'm going to turn it loose, okay? And I want you guys to continue on with your day, your evening, noon, or night, whatever time that it is in your neck of the woods, okay? Y'all stay safe and all of that good, okay? And until next time, you guys, stay beautiful, stay blessed, and stay great. Peace.